Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, welcome to part 2 of our series about hidden heirs. And again, I'm not talking about all those little chinny chin chin heirs, ladies. We're talking about what is known as illegitimate children, but I don't like that saying, so that's why we're calling them hidden heirs of rogue kings, shall we say. Oh, what did I do there? I think I just meant this is the wizard's deck. So part 2 is we established that King Edward VII was a bit of a scoundrel, and I don't even have to say allegedly, it's well documented. He had over 100 mistresses, over 100. He had his favorites, of course, and even had a special chair made for just for his sexual encounters. And the last reading, the card showed that there was up to 5 children, and one of them ended up being a prominent musician. Okay, now that person would be long gone because that person would have been born around the turn of the 20th century. But does that person, did they continue to have children that have what we call royal blood? If so, are they here to disrupt the current royals? Now, they wouldn't be bumping the throne. They wouldn't say, well, I'm the king now, you get off. No, but they could bring questions to the throne, the legitimacy of the throne, for example, right? Right, because if that was the king's child, then it wouldn't have gone to King George, who it went to. It would have gone to whoever was next in line, or whatnot. Line of succession would change dramatically. And who knows if Elizabeth would have ended up on the throne, which means with Charles, which means with William. Anyways, and I know you can't turn back the clock, but would it be that people would have enough ideas that this is a fraud on our throne, and so let's abolish the monarchy? So that's what I mean. Like, you never know. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Yes, there is somebody, siblings. Yes, someone in the deep past. All right. So let's find out. Let's continue. We're in our seance room. We're in our tarot parlor in the Victorian era. Let's continue with part 2, threats from lost royals. Threats from lost royals. Shall we begin? The sleeping lion. Is there a forgotten heir whose spirit lies sleeping beneath the crown? The awakening sign. What omen shall stir the slumbering heir into action? The challenger. Who shall rise to defend the old order or to destroy it? So if it's upright, they're here to defend. If it's in reverse, they're here to destroy it. The outcome. When hidden bloodlines rise, what destiny shall unfold? Like I said, are people just going to say, well, you don't belong on the throne, you better get off? And while we're abolishing the monarchy, let's become a republic. Like, it could be quite disturbing to the royal family. The crown's fate. How shall the monarchy endure or fail in the wake of this revolution? Revelation. Revolution. It would be a revolution. Upright will be endure, reverse will be fail. And the underneath, will the forces of truth prevail, or shall the secret remain buried? Forces of truth prevail upright, secret remain buried in reverse. Oh, King of Wands. Guys, there is somebody who's coming for the throne. Oh. Well, let's see what the cards. Is there a forgotten heir whose spirit lies sleeping beneath the crown? Four of Cups in reverse. You know what? I'm going to say yes, and they regret that they haven't said anything up to now. This is big regrets that I didn't check to see if these are all, yeah, they're all in. This is big regrets. Why? I'm getting that they're regretting that they even know that they have royal blood. Perhaps they've done some research, some ancestry research, and they've now discovered, what do I do with this information? What omen shall stir the slumbering into action? Three of Swords. Betrayal. Betrayal, an omen of betrayal. Well, you know who that is? That's Meghan and Harry. That's Harry. The omen of, like, who has betrayed the royal family? Harry has. Sure, Meghan has whispered into his ear, but Harry, as a royal, that is definitely an omen. Like if you were Nostradamus, you'd say the one who betrays the royal family, or the betrayal shall be so great, or you can't even say that was Diana. Yeah, she betrayed her husband. She never betrayed the royal family. Same thing with Sarah. But Harry has betrayed the royal family. So are we witnessing the omen that perhaps was put in? Maybe there was a curse. One of the lady who became pregnant and the king wouldn't acknowledge it, perhaps there was a curse then put on the royal family. One day you will be betrayed as I have been betrayed, and my child, or the fruit of my loins, or whatever, will rise to power. The challenger. Who shall rise to defend the old order or to destroy it? So again, if it's upright, someone's going to defend. If it's in reverse, they're here to destroy it. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody within the family is here to destroy it. Somebody deep in the legacy of the family. And look at the omen, the betrayal. Somebody in the line of succession. When hidden bloodlines rise, what destiny shall unfold? The world in reverse. Unsuccessful ending. The world will know about it. The world will know about it. The world will know about the birth. The world can also be a birth card because it's a successful ending, and there's baby inside the uterus and the baby is born. So this is telling me that what destiny shall unfold? They're going to be looking at the line of succession. People are going to be questioning the line of succession here. And interesting when you think about it, that's already kind of in the zeitgeist of people asking about the line of succession with Harry's children. So the question is out there. You think about it, 10 years ago, nobody would question the line of succession. Of course, that's the line of succession. Of course, Beatrice is, supposed to be there. Of course, Lady Louise is supposed to be there. There was like zero question. And now look at how many people are questioning the line of succession because of a birth. The world will know of this birth, and it will open up a can of worms. If this was upright, I'm going to say, oh, it's just going to be silence. It's going to be done with, done and dusted, and never to be heard of again. This is going to create a ruckus, guys. How shall the monarchy endure or fail in the wake of the revelation? So remember, endure is upright, reversal is fail. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know who that is? Charlotte. I don't think this is happening really. Actually, is that Catherine? But Catherine won't be queen. We're going to have a king, right? And then the cards have told us George leaves the throne and Charlotte then enters the throne. Now, Charlotte would be queen, like Queen Elizabeth, because she's in the line of succession. And also she's an earth sign, Taurus, like Queen Elizabeth. And here, look at this. Here comes this king. So like I say, and Diana said she'll be back in time to see Charlotte be Charlotte's coronation. So this King of Wands, I'm not saying he's on the throne. I'm saying the monarchy will fail because of the revelation of the questioning of the line of succession. And is the real line of succession the real line of succession? Like, just wind this all back. Wind. I mean, David wouldn't have even been king to abdicate, right? So it's like 1 degree went way off. So I'm wondering if this is what Harry knows. There's definitely somebody coming to challenge the throne, a king of wands. This next card wants to show itself. The Magician in reverse. Trickster energy. Spin doctor. Propaganda. So this person might not even want to be a king, but perhaps they're a leader, a political leader who wants to abolish the monarchy. Finds out some research, does some research. We've got the omen of betrayal. So the royal family knows they are going to be betrayed. This current line of succession is going to be betrayed. And I wonder if Charlotte then is the last one on the throne of this current line of succession. Oh, dun, 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 dun. This was fun. YouTube might show you a video now that you possibly haven't seen before. Why don't you click on that and I'll see you over there. Take good care. Bye for now.